YouTube, what's happening? So we are live. We actually just did Instagram live and Facebook live. So I wanted to do hop on here individually because my other device was kind of acting crazy. Evening. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Hope you're ready for this week. I hope you have subscribed to the channel because we're going to be dropping more content soon. So yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're actually going live from the computer, and we usually go live from the iPad, so it looks a little bit different. Hope you guys hear me well. Let me move this up. All right. Perfect. All right. Well, like I said, today is the 25th way. We're going to go over the 25th method that you guys can find wholesale deals. Like I said, we just went live on Instagram and Facebook, but the 25th way that we're going to be talking about today is contacting your city for a code violation list. So now you guys can, if your market provides it, it's all kind of market specific. I know my market provides it. I had to actually go search for it when I first got started. It took me a little minute to actually find it, and I had to kind of bribe the people. Had to talk to a couple of different people at the consolidated government part of our city or whatever. And you can get a code violation list. So the code violation list has properties on there that have been marked by the city to either be condemned, be knocked down, to be addressed as, they have a whole bunch of violations that's going on with the property. So the property may be, have high grass, may have a whole bunch of junk in the yard, may be hazardous to the environment. So last year we ran across a property on a code violation list that was an older house and it had asbestos siding. And so, they were getting targeted by the city to get knocked down because the kids were kind of just throwing balls at the siding and just breaking it up, and it was just falling everywhere. So that's a hazard to the environment. So the owner contacted us because he wanted to sell the property. He didn't want it anymore. And we actually had to go to a city council meeting, stand and talk in front of the city council, let them know that we were going to buy it and we're going to fix it up, in a certain time period. My buyer was, and I think we were on the TV and everything for that council meeting. And so we ended up buying it, and we got a testimonial and everything on it from the owner. So it was a great deal. So, yeah. So code violations, work. They're really good for motivated sellers. Like I said, check with your consolidated government, check with your city. Just go around searching for it. Ask some people, ask some investors, ask some, closing attorneys about the code violation list, and try to get your hands on it. And what we do, we just mail them. We send them postcards. So that is a great way to find wholesale deals. So that is the 25th way that I want to go over this evening. Don't want to take up too much time. We're right at 4 minutes, 30 seconds. So if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and ask that now. I see on this type of live stream, I actually can comment and talk back and chat with you guys. I couldn't do that on my iPad. But if you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop a comment or drop it right now. And if you're on the replay, you can drop a comment as well, and I'll be able to answer that question. But we just went over the 25th way to find wholesale deals, and we're going to go over the 26th way tomorrow and continue this this series. We're almost done. And if you guys haven't already, if you haven't pre-ordered for the ebook, go ahead and do that now. If you're watching on a replay, it should be in the description. And if not, if you're watching it live, let's see. We can just go ahead and drop the link now. Let's see. Here we go. All right, we just had an error. Error edit and try again. All right. It's an error. But you guys will be able to see it on the replay. Quest to Queendom said, "This is great that you're providing these videos for beginner wholesalers. For that rundown property, were you able to negotiate a cheap price for that home?" Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. We got that property for maybe let me think about the actual numbers. Actually, I think I put a video on YouTube about that as well, but the numbers, I think we were at like 7,500. I think we're at 7,500, and then we ended up selling it at like 12,500, I think, something like that. So that's what, about $5,000. So it was a quick process. Yeah, 7,500, because it needed a lot of work. You know, the siding was actually coming off. The inside was it was all right. The inside was all right. It was just the outside that looked so bad, and that's what made the city actually contact them, and they were like really on their back to really sell it, or they were going to take the property and knock it down. So they do that all the time. So good question, real good question. Quest to Queendom. Pop chat taco timestamps. All right. But yeah, if we don't have any more questions, then I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. We're right at 8 minutes. If you have any questions, you're watching this on a replay, just drop a comment below and I'll be able to answer that. And as well, go ahead and pre-order that ebook that's coming out on the 31st once we finish this series. It's only $10 right now. It's only $10. So we're compiling all of the 31 ways into an ebook so you guys can just have all of that in one space. All right, so you can pre-order it right now, and it'll go up on the 31st. So go ahead and get it now. But that being said, join us tomorrow on the 26th way to find wholesale deals in this 31 days to 31 ways to find wholesale deals series. So I'll go ahead and jump off. You guys have a great evening.